Pardon me.
Oui, monsieur?
Are you...
Oh, no, no.
But Lochmarne does...
Work? He studies.
Do you know anything...
Not me. It is the uniform, I guess.
And they ask you to park there?
They ask me to park there. They assume.
Whereas you know...
Of course not. All I am not like Monsieur Lochmarne.
Do you know anything...
No, sir.
Thanks for your help. In the case was a spindly tripod. It was identical to the tripod. A notice identified it as 15th century. It had been found in Lochmarne at the... Ireland!
What's that?
This tripod...
I will have to ask you to keep your...
I'm sorry. Hi.
Did you speak to Lochmarne?
No, he wasn't there. I found the tripod.
Where?
In the museum. It was dug up in Ireland at a place.
I have heard of Lochmarne. I read an article about the castle.
A popular gossip.
No, I write it.
Professor... That's strange.
What?
He resigned his chair. Not only that, but he canceled the filming of a 4th series. This site at Lochmarne.
He's a professor of history. They're
all the same. I'd like to talk to this. How do you feel about a trip?
Disappointed.
Huh?
That I won't be going. I want to follow up the... If you really think Picram's gem is important, why don't you visit Lochmarne?
On my own? I'm not so sure about... Where is Ireland exactly? Tell me more about your...
When I was a little girl, I used to spend them. They were the best times. My grandfather rolled cigarettes. One day, he stopped his groaning. I laughed and wriggled, but he hushed me to be silent. With his unshaven chin all scratchy in my ear, he told me his secret.
What did he say?
He said, I don't smoke, but she likes to think I do.
What a weird old man.
Don't call my grandfather weird. He was the nicest guy ever. I wish I was back in that cottage instead of this crummy apartment in this noisy city.
Have you found out any more?
Well, it may be nothing, but both the clan's victims visited Paris earlier.
When?
The 2nd week of July. They were both here at the same time.
Did they meet?
I don't know, but I can't...
I have to go.
Okay.
I passed the castle on the way into Lochmarne, the castle where Pegram's excavation was located.
It was a... Hi there, old... What? Nasty. Assume...
Is there... I put father said...
What did he say?
He said it's pious. Anyway...
Polynosis?
Thank you.
Excuse me?
Police.
What's that, your...
It's an...
Oh, sure.
When my...
Do you know Peg...
That's... No, I don't...
Can you tell...
Oh,
Ghost...
You can't...
There's no...
That's right.
Have you ever...
To be...
Can you just...
It...
Are you...
Skunk. No.
Can I buy you a beer?
Very kind.
What's wrong with...
I've seen...
I'll see you later. As soon as the old... My name's...
Please, my name...
What can you...
There's nothing...
How? Have you ever...
I used... Then what? We didn't...
You haven't...
No.
Do you know...
He's...
That's right. Did you work at... Can I get you...
Oh, I'm on...
See you later. Hi.
Hello,
Do you know
do I? No. I mean,
Do you know any
only that. What he
Pegram was...
is that?
Is this from the start? One day.
Imagine.
Well,
Did anyone...
I tried it, but what?
Do you remember seeing...
I think
Can I buy...
you most certainly.
Give me a drink from...
Who? Just a one pop.
Do you remember...
I can come to Fitz. He was.
Can you tell me...
Oh, I don't. You should. Would you be?
That's right.
you're an archaeologist.
Excuse me. How come you didn't leave with?
I didn't know.
Oh, yeah.
Seems I'm...
What excitement.
Bye for now. Mr. Fitzgerald. Doyle, he's seen...
I knew this. What you mean?
Yeah.
You're not...
Hell no.
Well,
I'm not in a... That's between... All I want...
but he's not.
I know that. So wait...
I don't... He can't... Yeah?
Show me what's...
I can't.
Why not?
I promise.
So...
You don't know.
This is your last... I've been...
But he'll...
Who will?
The man from Pegram.
But if I... I'll deal. Give the
No. I don't know. I wish I'd never... Hey!
Get out of here. Come back.
What's the lad howling?
A big red sports car. Sean Fitzgerald's been run.
Get. Noisy little...
Maybe you should.
Oh, yeah.
Not man.
Me too.
Would you look at that, says I. And I going over to take a closer look. Next thing, Fitzy comes tearing out of the pub and nearly knocks me on my ass. But the car just flies at him. It was too fast for poor old Fitzy, and hit him an awful wallop. He goes flying up on top. Jesus, says I thought he was a goner. Next thing, the driver hops out, and I couldn't believe my eyes. He was dressed like a bloody...
Hi there.
What?
What's your name?
Who are you?
I'm George.
You're a head. A few...
Cut the...
Leah.
What are you doing?
I'm on...
Why?
I ain't doing...
You can tell me.
Folks, and there's the old look when sudden I'm up. That's why
Something compared to... Did this pix...
I couldn't... Are you a...
Sorry, did it... Did Fitzgerald...
I didn't see.
Maybe the package... What can you tell me about...
What do you want?
Well, can I get inside?
No.
Does anyone...
No. Only... What do you want? Oh, no.
You know...
No.
What is it you...
I'll
give you one.
Oh.
Then I...
Oh. There's... It's called...
You're not telling...
Mr. Last... I just...
What's...
A heart... It was...
Did you find out?
No. To move the yard. I would have gone...
Did you get to...
Indeed. I sat... All... Then. I was so...
I'm sure there's a...
There is...
Have you seen...
Here in Loch...
The man I...
Jason. Did this... He tried then.
My God.
Who are you?
Yeah,
Oh, no. 10 kids.
See you later, kid.
Okay, miss...
I pushed the switch.
Top of the morning. I bet. Well, that's... Do you want...
That's not a bad idea.
I could.
No problem.
When the under...
I'll try.
Is this your... beard? It shouldn't. And finally...
You know, the...
I can fix... I don't. Oh, well, at least the glass washer. It's not my deal.
It just so happens...
Well... Here's you. You can make a start on... And when you finish that...
I couldn't see anything obviously wrong with them. I replaced... I knew... Excuse me, Mr. Leary. I fixed your glass wall.
Bingo! A free half. No,
I guess so.
if you can't fix them.
The pumps are in the...
That's right.
I pushed... I looked down. There was a it was what's the problem?
Did you...
What was that?
A man.
I didn't...
What about the...
He doesn't... The kid. Not enough... I prayed. Was the guy...
He's been... You did...
If I had...
Of course. Thank you.
Now I could see. I spotted Mr... Then I noticed... It was... I guess...
Did you
What?
whatever? No.
No way!
We can...
Forget it. If you want...
Okay.
Oh, and The faucet creaked. I held the... I shut off the faucet. Hi, you speaking?
Well now, an implic...
I gave him... It was...
Are you a
I... What can you...
Not... you know.
Have you seen...
No.
Do you have...
Back.
Did you have...
Like... Sure.
For... The driver of the...
Is that...
Yeah.
What?
He was... So... I mean... But you'd have... Maybe you know the guy. His name is...
Oh, that's me. Was he?
Oh, no.
Well...
Aren't you going to...
What for?
Well, you could...
Better.
Well, they couldn't...
They have all... In a question...
I think you...
I'm not sure.
But you're his uncle.
You're right. If I'm not... What? Stay or to go? It'll need...
Why...
You're right. We'll them.
You don't... I'll stay...
Marvelous.
He strode off in the... The stack of hay stopped. Sure, even if I... What I... I inserted the... It remained... The rope... As I dipped my fingers into the soft white plaster of Paris, I reached into the sack. The statue was too heavy to lift. It overbalanced into the sack. As I swung the stone upright, I noticed I placed my fingers in I sprinkled. The trickle of water was quickly absorbed. I eased the solid piece of underneath. It had formed. I placed my fingers and thumb. The hardened plaster cast fitted snugly into the 5 matching sockets.
There wasn't anyone that I needed to call. I had messages.
You have 3 minutes.
Hey, Collard, it's me, your favorite editor. Guess what? I'm gonna give you a sec. Pays lousy, so drop by the office anyway. That story of yours, you've made some dangerous...
Hey, Nico, it's your old pal. I mean, your new... Whoa, Ireland. And I got some amazing news for you. Gem of a story, in fact. Oh, gotta go. Yeah, fella here's got a drink lined up for me. Yep, only here for a day and I'm speaking the...
Mademoiselle Collard, this is Imelda Carchon. I wanted to thank you for being so... Come to lunch, why don't you? Tomorrow. There's a Monsieur Merlon coming to see me. He says he knows why Pierre was murdered. I shall let you know what he said.
Merlin? Oh my God. Merlin's the killer. When it came to being two-faced, Imelda was up there. I owed her nothing. I arrived to find the Palais Royal courtyard deserted. I had to warn Imelda. I unhooked the first... I released the... Even with both wires removed, the... If I could deconstruct this, I could deconstruct... The plastic sheet was thick and strong. My God. Imelda.
Nico?
Don't worry, you're going to be...
You know that isn't...
It was Merlin, wasn't it?
Dressed as a cavalier. You came to warn me, didn't you?
I must be crazy.
Let me see you, Nico.
All this time you were just using me. Which one?
You are an extraordinary girl.
You didn't know my father.
So like him.
She was gone. Even in death, Imelda looked the same. Beautiful. I opened it. I took the key. I had to leave. I knew I could never... In the dim light, a small... It was a... Oh, chère cousine. You don't scare me. The box was cut. The elephant on the lid. I took out the key. I couldn't believe it. Imelda's key. I dreaded what I was going to find. But why here? In my... I felt as if a black hole had swallowed me up. Imelda and Carchon grinning. While behind them a village was being razed to the ground. Its people butchered. And there, next to them, staring out at me across the years, my own father. There was a letter. I feel... Hotel St. Georges, Algiers, Friday. My darling Thierry, by the time you read this, you'll be safely out of Africa. You need not fear. Pierre and the organization do not know who you're really working for, or about us. Did you think I would betray you? I could not. You wanted me to leave him, but I don't have your courage. I know too much of what has been going on here. They would find me and they would kill us both. Enjoy your life in Paris, Thierry. Your life of honor, of patriotic duty. Do they give medals to spies? No. They'll just give you a funny job in an embassy somewhere. I could never share that with you. Imagine me, a diplomat's wife. So I must stay here with Pierre, the two of us bound together by what we have done to this country. Au revoir, my love. You will be in my heart until I die. Imelda. Suddenly, my father had been working undercover. He and Imelda must have fallen in love. It had broken her heart, but she had never revealed it to any. I knew whatever he was doing, I decided I would respect. I knew it. For a moment I was tempted to pretend that I was out. Come in.
Hello, George. So, where did you stay?
At McDevitt's. I got to drinking with Doyle and a couple of the guys.
That explains why you look so ill today. Did you get any sleep at all?
Not much.
Did it snow?
Hardly.
And you say Pigram has disappeared?
Without a trace. But...
Pigram?
The Templars, whoever Jacques Marquet is...
Jacques Marquet?
He's the guy who should have collected the...
What are you...
I want to find out who, what, or where Montfaucon was. All I've got to go by is the name and a... Let's take another... There's a guy with a sword and a... Between them is a... There's a guy working on a loop. There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror, but the reflection has 3 hideous faces. A knight with a crystal ball. The knight scroll bears a phrase in... Through my teachings...
Look there, 2 guys on the same horse. What are your plans?
I want to find out who, what, or where Montfaucon was. All I've got to go by... Do you want to look after the...
No, George.
I can't sit here all day.
Okay. Don't forget to look for Lobineau. And why don't you see if Rosso is happy?
Okay. Anything else I can do for you? Shopping, a trip?
Just take care of it.
I so much wanted to talk to George about everything that had happened. My father's connection, his bravery would be known only to the... Revealing it would just damage his memory. People would take the story. Before long, he would be the villain and Carchon would be the... I know how they do that.